What's up, people? What's up? This is your boy K Solo. You already know I'm over here chilling. I was making mad noise in the living room and laughing like a motherfucker. There was this funny TV show and I was just going crazy laughing. Excuse me, wifey got bad tight. So I'm, excuse me, Ken. I'm over here chilling in the bathroom. You feeling me? So anyway, I gotta tell you guys a story. I'm gonna tell you guys a sweet story. It's kind of a quick story, but once again, you already know all my stories are for real and true, and that's about it. You feeling me? So this is a Rikers Island story. I stopped doing these Rikers Island stories because a lot of people are doing them. But you know something? Fuck it. Let me start bringing back the stories. You feeling me? These Rikers Island stories and stuff like that because you can see I almost started this shit. So let me do this. You feeling me? I'm gonna keep doing this. Fuck that. Why should I give dudes breaks? Fuck that. All due respect to everybody out there, to all my peoples, to all the twins that's doing this, man. You already know. Seabiscuit, Chulo, Melcross, Gotti Bullet, Bullet Gotti, my bad, Bullet Gotti, Gotti. Anybody out there, man, that's doing the right thing, man. You feeling me, man? Give you guys a shout out, man. I don't know what's going on with Mario, but a shout out to Mario too. You feeling me? Shout out to all you guys, man. Straight up. And I don't want you guys to think that I'm shitting on Brooklyn because I'm not, man. You feeling me? I can't not shit on New York. I cannot do that. It's not in me to shit in New York. Shit on New York. I am New York. My blood sheds. My body shed blood. I just fucked that up, right? But you guys know what the fuck I'm saying. Okay. Anyway, this story, of course, is in Rikers Island. This is like late 90s. See, you feeling me? You feeling me? When I went upstate. When I went upstate, bro, the war was crazy. The war was crazy. Keeping the fish with you, it was crazy. But it was starting to die down. It started to die down. When I left to upstate in 97, when I left to go upstate in 97, it was, how can I say, I got into some shit, no question about that. It was kind of bloody, man. No question about that. But I also got to keep it real that, look, man, whoever says that the Bloods did not win that war, I got to keep it real. That was lying. You understand what I'm saying? Because the reason why it looked like the Latin Kings lost that war because there was a lot of Nietas getting cut. A lot of Nietas getting cut. You understand what I'm saying? So I want to be clear with you guys about this, okay? I heard a lot of people talking about how the war started. I heard it from the both sides. Well, I was there. Like I said, I've been doing my thing since 1989. I was there. You understand what I'm saying? And yes, the war was graphic. No question about that. First time I heard about the Bloods in New York City, it was in 1993. I was at C-76. Just finished leaving. I think it was HDM. No, not HDM. Oh God, the Beacon. I can't remember the Beacon or C-73. I can't remember. But I just finished leaving there and I copped out to I think it was 6 months. After 6 months, you do 4 months. So I copped out and boom, they sent me to C-76. And C-76, and what a coincidence, the Bloods, I believe, started in C-73. You feeling me? And it was my boy, no question about it, Deadeye, OG Mac. I didn't know OG Mac. And what the fuck, the crazy thing that OG Mac lived in the same block that I lived, almost up. He lived it by 182nd, 183rd in Creston. I lived at 180, 181st in Creston. You understand what I'm saying? But I was upstate. When I came home, OG Mac, matter of fact, when I came home, I got to see OG Mac one time. One time. and he gave me my respect. You feel me? Because like I said, he was in my block, and I believe he was trying to start the dudes that I knew when they was kids. I believe he went there to extort them. There's one dude that didn't go for that, and that's my boy. That's my boy Sanford. No, excuse me, not Sanford. My boy Siggy. No question about that. My boy Ziggy. You know, dude's crazy. He didn't go for it. So he had drama with OG Mac when OG Mac went down there to try to tax these dudes in my block. Okay. When I came home of August, no, I came home on work release April, May. I got home in May. I was on work release. So when I got home, I remember wifey buying me these beautiful black Nikes. Uh, no question about it. She bought me a yellow sweatsuit with the black motherfucking I think it was a Yankee hat. Black Yankee hat with the yellow Yankee logo. You know, already I'm glossing, I'm blinging, I'm throwing it out, Latin King. You feel me? So I remember when I'm coming down, I turn like this to go down the hill, to go down my block to get out of the way to take a bus or a train, whatever the fuck. I forgot what I was doing, but I was going. I was leaving the block. So all I do is walk out my building. And the building that I lived in, it was right there in one of the first Morris and Crescent. And my building looked like the castle. We used to call it the castle. You feel me? Proper for a king, right? Castle. It looked like a castle at the beginning. So anyway, when I came out, I remember I looked out the window. Before I went downstairs, I looked out the window and I seen a group, big group, like about 30 to 40 guys. And I'm looking and I'm seeing like 7, 8 guys that I know that grew up in my block. So I'm like, whatever. My mom's telling me, Papi, you go downstairs, don't get involved with that. I'm like, Mommy, I'm on work release. Fuck, I'm gonna get involved with that. So I go downstairs. Next thing you know, I hear somebody blowing it up, talking about, yo, we have a Latin King in the block now. Boom, I turned around. And I came out and I said, no question, King Solo. So OG Mac like peaked. And I remember that he dropped, it was something that he had in his hand and he dropped it. I think it was, being honest, but I think it was fucking drugs because he wanted guys to sell the drugs that he had. You understand what I'm saying? And also, while they sell the drugs, he's gonna make PC out of that. And plus, these dudes gotta hit him off for selling drugs in the block. That's Looney Tune. Crazy? My man Zig didn't go for that. I mean, the other dudes was thinking about going for it. You feel me? So I remember when I come downstairs, fucking cat. When I come downstairs and shit, like I'm already out the building. So like I said, I'm blinging. I'm black and gold. I got the fat gold chain on with the Santa Barbara. So and the San Lazaro. And, matter of fact, the Santa Barbara, the San Lazaro, and the cross, little cross that used to fit me like right here. So anyway, when somebody said that, yo, we have a king in the block now, boom. Like I said, OG Mac peaked. He dropped something. I saw that he dropped something, but I didn't know that was OG Mac because I never met the dude. You feel me? I heard of him when I came home. That people was talking about him. You know what I'm saying? They were talking about the Bloods, what they were doing. They was cutting innocent people. Boom. So everybody had respect for my family in the block. You understand? Plus, they know they violate Mama Duke. They know son's coming home. Son's gonna blow shit up. I don't give a fuck who you are. Feel me? Me and my brother Peter, and don't let me get the goons. You feel me? Because I had my own goons. Some of them was bros, but a lot of them was not bros. So anyway, I peeked. OG Mac comes to me. Boom. Now already, I know Deadeye. I know Deadeye since we was fucking adolescents in C-74. You feel me? When Deadeye was God body. So he comes to me and he said, yo, you king? And I said, no question, I'm king since 89. He said, word? He said, how many bloods you cut? Just like that, son. He told me how many bloods he cut, and I looked at him and I said, how many kings you cut? So he smiled. When he gave me that smile, I looked down like, okay, now what you gonna do? Now Mama Duke is in the window, my sister and shit like that. Mama Duke is like screaming at me, yo, Junie, because they used to call me Junie or Junior. Junie, Junior, come upstairs, come upstairs. And I'm looking at mom, I'm saying, Ma, chill, man. Mama Duke making me look like a mama's boy, you feeling me? But she was worried though. She was worried. I just came home. She didn't want to get me in trouble. She knew how I was. And she knew if I would have done anything, bro, I mean, they would have smashed me, son. It was like 35 or 40 of these dudes. They would have smashed me, son. And by the time I got to the house, it was too late. You know what I'm saying? At that time I didn't have no guns. I just came home. I could have gotten I could have got one, no question about. I could have got 2 or 3, no question about that. But I didn't have none with me. You feel me? But I'm playing it, bro. Like, yo, fuck that. I've been living in this block for years. Ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do. Ain't nobody gonna run me, bro. So I don't know. OG Mac must have been smart because he was like, yo, man, I'm over here, man. He said, I'm over here trying to get this money and shit. And I hope, what I'm saying, you don't know none of these dudes because, these dudes might come to you for help. And I said, nah, bro, there's only one dude that I know. And that's my boy Sander, AKA Ziggy. So he said, that's your boy? And I said, yeah. And what I said, Ziggy, Xander had beef with OG Mac. When OG Mac went to 181st and Morris, 181st and Morris and Burnside to try to get some cheddar from the kids that was living in my block, that was doing their thing in my block. Not Xander. Crazy, not my man Zig. Nah, man. So he told me, you know the cat? And I said, yeah, I know the dude. Good dude. So, and I came up, and I forgot what it was, that I came up and I said, yeah, man, I know OG Mac too. Do you know OG Mac? OG Mac, excuse me, Deadeye. I said, you know Deadeye? And I said, yeah, I know Deadeye, man. Me and Deadeye used to know each other from 74 when we was adolescents. So like, oh, word? They tried to give me a little thing, like, how he look? Come on, man. So I described it, blah, 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 blah. Like, oh, shit, all right. Then I told him what he did in C-73 when he cut the CO, the 2 inmates, the CO and the captain. Dude was crazy. Deadeye was crazy. I mean, Deadeye was crazy, son. Cut a captain, a CO, and 2 inmates or 1 inmate. I think it was a nieta. So, we started kicking like for about 15 to 20 minutes. We was kicking it. A week later, I find out that OG Mac gets locked up. 2 weeks later, I found out that he's snitching. Now that's crazy. This dude had an army. He had an army by him, though, beside him, though. He had a fucking army. I mean, it doesn't surprise me, man, because I've seen bigger dudes, stronger dudes, made more money than OG Mac 1,000 million times, and they snitched. You understand what I'm saying? So it don't surprise me. Don't surprise me. So anyway, when that shit happened, you know what I'm saying, I was like, okay, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying this again because I knew and I knew, well, you could say I met OG Mac and we talked like about 15 to 20 minutes one time. You feel me? And then when I found out what he did, I didn't want no part of that dude. I didn't want to talk about that dude. I didn't want nothing to do with that dude. You understand what I'm saying? So, like I said, in the island, you see, everybody says that, and I'm gonna keep it fishing, man. You guys know already, man. That everybody that watches my show, guys, you know that I don't lie, man. There's no need for me to lie, man. Look, Blood saying that they did what they did because we was picking on blacks. We was taking shit from blacks. It was not like that, man. That's word to my life. That's word to my mother's life, to my mother's grave, bro. That's word to my mother's, my brother's, my sister's grave. All right? Latin Kings was not doing that. The Nietas, well, they was on that racist bullshit. Because when the blood started coming out, we was like, yo, let them rock. You guys are living. We good. What the fuck? But you know how morenos are. Morenos, you know what moreno means? Morenos mean blacks. You know how morenos are, blah, 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 blah. And then they started calling them tomates. Tomates means tomato because it's red. And bombero's fireman because it's red. So, yo, you know how these tomates, these prietos are, blah, 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 blah. Dudes don't know that I grew up with blacks. Dudes don't know that in their blood, black is running in their blood. This is how naive and stupid was these dudes. You feeling me? So you see the difference between the Nietas and the Land Kings, that the Land Kings was dudes from New York, New Jersey, California, all over the state, all over the United States. You understand what I'm saying? Nietas came from Puerto Rico, and the dudes that was down with the Nietas was these dudes that was living in New York, that not most of them, let's put it to you like this, at 100%, 85% was fucking with that dope. You feeling me? 85%, bro. That's a lot. And as Latin Kings, bro, keeping it official with you. At 100% of Latin Kings, let's say 40 used to fuck with dope. There was a lot of Latin Kings that didn't fuck with that dog food. Believe that. And then when you come in jail, this is how we had it. When you come in jail, you get on that meth. If you fucking want that, you get on that meth. Once the doses is over with, that's it. As a matter of fact, you couldn't even take the fives. When I was there, you couldn't take the five because they give you 3 fives every day, like for 3 days. And the Land Kings who came in there and who was in the program out in the streets, oh man, they had 2 months. They had 2 months. They had to come down rapid. I'm talking about the same time. I mean, the same way they was treating like everybody. Every 3 days they was bringing you down 5 or 10. Let me see, it was 25 milligrams every 3 days. So these guys was coming. The dudes that was like on 100, 200 milligrams, they had to come down 5 milligrams every 3 days, son. That's crazy. I mean, whoever's on methadone knows that. Whew, that hurts. So anyway, that was the rule that we had, and you had to come out because we was too big to be having dudes on methadone. I mean, I ain't gonna front, but I beat the shit out this king, man. That he went to C76. He got on methadone C95 and got back on in C76. Yeah, I knew him. You feel me? I was the first crown over there at that time. Then I went to C76 and booyah, caught the motherfucker on the meth. Yeah, he got his big times. But anyway, like I said, man, we was not oppressing nobody, but we did not do that. I believe, man, what was going on was this. I believe that the black brothers saw that the jails was even. I also believe that the black brothers saw that there was 2 gangs. You had the Land Kings and you had the Nietas, so it was like double trouble. But if you ask Bloods could tell you, man, we didn't have no problems with the Kings. We didn't have problems with the fucking Nietas. They started that shit. And like the Kings saw that they was getting whipped, because they was getting whipped. We stepped into it. We like, yo, listen, man, enough is enough. You guys are blasting, these dudes are scared to death. You got this. And what happened? About a week later, 2 weeks later, they blasted Nieta and a king for stepping up for the Nieta. And what the Nieta did, he didn't get blasted. The king got blasted. And the Nieta didn't do shit. Look at my brother Frankie, God rest his soul. He got cut here and here. I don't like marking myself, but he got cut on both sides. 2 Puerto Ricans who was blood. In the house, they had like 25 Nietas. And none of them did nothing. You understand what I'm saying, son? That's why we stepped in. Because they was making Spanish people look bad. They was. And we gave them the money. Yo, we gave them hell. We gave them hell. And a lot of people who keep it real, man, and saying if the Bloods keep it real, the Bloods would say this, man, that when they started, they had the rights to say that they was not Bloods. And a lot of them got down with the Muslims. And a lot of them got down with 5%ers. And a lot of them was playing that there was no Bloods while they was getting recruited into jail. Every time one of them used to go to court or to the law library, boom. Next thing you know, a week, 2 weeks later, the dude comes and cuts a Nieta. Or cuts a Land King that The Lion King was talking to this dude since he got locked up. Probably the Lion King gave him soap and deodorant and everything. And the dude said, I could cut this dude because he's gonna trust me. And boom. And then when they started putting Puerto Ricans in there, Dominicans, oh no question, they had a feel. They had a hell of a feel because they knew that's the only way. I'm gonna keep it fishy with you. That's the only way the Bloods got us good. That's the only way the Bloods got us good when they started taking Puerto Ricans. They had Magoo. Magoo had all our lessons down pack. As a matter of fact, he started giving other Puerto Rican dudes, Dominican dudes that was not king, that was not nietas. Like I heard what's his name again? Wildcat. Wildcat Dominican, you know that. I heard that Wildcat when he did that thing for that dude in the bullpens when I forgot his name, they jumped him. Big bro, big black, but big motherfucker, Diesel. They jumped him. Warpad looked out for him. Not Warpad. I got thinking about Warpad, man. This nigga, oh my God, man. Oh my God, I just said his fucking name, bro. Wildcat. Wildcat got busy with this dude. And then Wildcat, I don't know how he got it. He got lessons, Lion King lessons, Nieta lessons. So he used to go to court, make believe he was a king in the Nieta, and what? So that's my word, man. When I did bids in the island when the war was going on, there was no Bloods walking around with 10 beads. 5 Lion King beads, 5 Nieta beads. No. Impossible. Trust me. He would have got his head twisted. Trust me. You feel me? So I don't give a fuck how bad the war looked at. Trust me on that. You understand what I'm saying? So once again, what I believe happened was that the black brothers started seeing that the Spanish brothers was living comfortable. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, 85 all the way to 1992. No, 85 to 1990, when Lion King started getting mad big. And then 1991, the Nietas started. And they started because of why? Because let's keep it real again. Because, I'm not hating the Nietas and I'm not hating the Bloods, but I got to keep it where the truth is the truth, man. If it was not for Latin Kings, Nietas would have never started repping Nietas, bro. Okay? Because what a coincidence. Latin Kings come out in 1989 after we had that, 1986, after we had that big fight with Blood was there. I wasn't there. I became a king, like I said, in 1989. When I became the king in 1989 in Orleans Correctional Facility, you understand what I'm saying? Spanish dudes was getting busy, no question. But they was not like that. It was like 2 or 3 Spanish together, another 2 or 3 Spanish together, or a group of Spanish together. But it was not a posse like Latin Kings was. So when the Latin Kings started getting big, that dudes was coming home, they was coming back in jail. Oh yeah, I was Latin King. You too? Yeah, me too. Okay, boom, bing, bang, bang. Shit started getting big in the jail. Next thing you know, some Puerto Rican dudes like, yo, I was a nieta. Let's open this up. Because I believe in 1988, there was these 2 Spanish dudes. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. Let me go pick that up real quick. My bad. My bad, guys. Yeah, so like I was saying, right? Hold up. You see, I'm in the toilet here. I don't want to make that much noise. So anyway, like I was saying to you guys, you see, in 1988, when I got locked up, I got kicked out of this house that I was in. Well, I didn't get kicked out. But yeah, I got kicked out. I got kicked out because the CO got me out of there because me and my boy El Swell, we was starting mad shit. I know a lot of you guys heard of my boy El Swell. Yeah, man, that was my dude. That was my do. Me and him started getting to mad shit, and the CO that was running the house, his name was Militant. He got us out of there because we was fucking assholes, me and L. But anyway, when Militant got me out of there, I went straight to M Marju, and I remember that my man Boo. I remember my man Boo. He told me about M Marju. He's like, yo, you going to a cool house, Solo? As a matter of fact, that time was Junebug. You going to a good house, June? So I was like, you know me, Boo, I don't give a fuck. He was like, nah, but you're going to a good house because they just had a racist war over there, and the Spanish dudes won. I was like, wow, I heard of racist war before, but I never. No, matter of fact, no. Matter of fact, no. Boo told me that the house that I was going in, that it was mad problems in the house with the blacks and Puerto Ricans. He said, yeah, there was mad problems in the house. So you already know people already knew that M module was balling up. It was intense. It was a lot of tense in the house. And when I got there, I felt that shit. I felt that. And the first two dudes who tried to recruit me, it was this Spanish kind of stocky Puerto Rican dude. He was an OG at that time. I'm pretty sure he was like in his late 30s, early 40s. Forgot the dude's name. And then you had another dude his name was Viejo. Viejo was a Puerto Rican, pure Puerto Rican, just like that dude that I just described. Pure Puerto Ricans from Puerto Rico, and I believe they was nietas. Because they tried to recruit me, bro. But they didn't say they was nietas. They had nothing to do with nietas. But I believe they was nietas because they was from Puerto Rico. And they ran it like nietas ran it. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, when I got to the house, I remember that I went in there with a white sweatsuit, some all white shell top Adidas, and I got there with a nice gold chain. They used to say Junebug, nice gold chain, and a beautiful Raymond Wells watch, no question. Boom. And a wedding band. I was not married, but I had a wedding band on. Bam. So I get there. I can feel the tension. I'm looking. I'm feeling it. And the next thing you know, man, these guys started talking to me and, yo, man, this house is like this, blah, 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 blah. So I'm not going to front. There was this one dude, and it's fucked up to say that he was black, but I don't think he liked me because when I went in there, the first day I went in there, he saw how the dudes was treating me good. And then again, I went in there like 17, 18 packs of Newports. You feel me? I went in there with 18, 17 packs of Newports. So yeah, man. I went in there with that. I had like 60 bars of soap, like 15 bottles of shampoo. No question about that because I knew I was going to stay. You feel me? I was going to stay. So back in that time, they used to let you keep all that stuff. Soap, shampoo, your cigarettes, all that. Rude awakening, a rude awakening when I got there. They left me with 10 bars of soap and one bottle of shampoo. They took all my shit to the garbage. But they ain't put in the garbage. Motherfucking house gangs that working in the upstate, I knew they took that shit. Some CEOs took that shit. Believe that. Man, soap, man, shampoo. Oh, forget about it. Anyway, I knew it was like that. So when the shit popped off 2 days later, I started noticing that these dudes, how the Puerto Rican was running and how the black guys was running. I wanted to kick back and not get involved, but homeboy was making it hard for me not to get involved. I'm talking about the black brother. Stocky dude. He was like about 5'10", stocky motherfucker. He heard that I used to box. So one time he came out and said something like, and that's what broke it for me. That's when I said, all right, fuck it. I'm in all the way. When he came out and said, yeah, man, these people think they know how to box, but really, they don't know how to do shit. So I knew he threw that at me. You feel me? So the next day, You already know this shit was popping. That night I came and I told the guys, the two older guys, I said, yo, I'm in. Oh, word, I'm in. Oh, all right. So, you know what I'm saying? And you already know, man, what happened because I told the story already. Got busy. But like I said, man, yes, there was racist fights. No question about that. No question about that. In C95, there was racist fights. C73, there was racist fights. HDM, there was racist fights. C74, there was no racist fights because mostly out of 100% of the inmates, the black inmates had that locked down, and I got to say it was the 5%ers, not the Muslims. The Muslims was beautiful. And don't get me wrong either. I met 2 or 3 5%ers that was cool, man. Like Wise, black brother Wise, he wanted for me to get down with the 5%ers. But, you know, it was too many lessons, man. At that time, I didn't fuck with it that much. You feel me? And then another dude, he wanted me to become Muslim. Oh, no question. You know what I'm saying? I had like 2 Muslims or 3 Muslims that want to become Muslims, and I had like 2 5%ers that want to become 5%er. You know, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, man. I loved the pork chop too much. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But I couldn't do it, man, because I couldn't call myself God. I couldn't do that. So you already know how this shit started, man. It was because I felt that the blacks was losing what they had at one time. They was feeling it. And, you know, and mostly the ones that started the shit was ex-5%ers. Ex-5%ers that needed a boost, that needed a change, and they changed it to the Bloods. But if you look at some of the 5%ers, a lot of them got 5%er names. Freedom, Abdul, Shakur, Shakim. These are all Wise, Knowledge, Freedom. These are all 5%ers names. You feel me? A lot of them. So, you know, they dropped the 5%ers to become Bloods because they felt that a lot of 5%ers was not real. And that's what it was, keeping it fishy with you guys. A lot of 5%ers wasn't real, but they were strong because there was a lot of 5%ers. The same thing with the Neanderthals. At 100% of the Neanderthals, man, 20% was real. You had 80%, 80% that was cold booty. You feel me? And the same thing with the Land King. The Land King, you had at 100%, you had 60% that kept it real, and you had 40% that didn't. The same thing with the Bloods right now, that the Bloods are populated right now. It blows a stick. They thick right now. So one day, if they ever find themselves in beef, because if you think about it, Bloods be beefing with each other. Bloods be beefing with each other, man. And I seen them go at it, man, upstate. I said a story how I looked out for the Bloods from New York. And deep down inside, I did that because I wanted them to get out of there. I wanted them we wasn't choosing for nobody. But we felt that we had to get the guns to the Bloods from New York. You feel me? And we was like, yo, let them kill each other. Better for us. That was the mentality. And then they took a Latin king that sat down with me and talked to me. And I was like, wow, you're right. These dudes are our brothers. We are they. We are them. The original man, the black man. You know, I'm sorry, guys, man. I just took you somewhere, man. I didn't want to take you this far. But you already know, man, this is how some of the problems started with the Bloods and Land Kings, man. But like I said, man, you know, I hope it's better. And the only way it could get better, man, is the way it's happening now that you have a lot of Spanish dudes getting down with the Bloods. You do have that. But the only thing that's fucked up is that this is what I'm hearing from Spanish Bloods, that every time they got to do a mission, the Spanish dude got to do it. They're going to wake up out of that soon. You feel me? And you already know, man. You already know how it goes down, all right? Crips and Bloods, they in the jails. Latin King's still there. You already know. No nietas at all. Trinitarios, shout out to the Trinitarios. Shout out to the Bloods. Shout out to the Crips. Shout out, definitely big shout out to the Kings. You already know, man. Keep it strong, brothers. All right, keep it strong. Lion, hear that roar. Roar. All right, man. So you already know, guys. Love you guys. And just a little quick, little something, all right? I'll be back tomorrow to give you guys some stories. Trust me, good stories. See you guys later. Bye.